Here an example from an industrial packaging provider. So we did a study here. They wanted to know and to learn about the success drivers of making their customers more loyal. And at the first stage, we interviewed experts. What are the main drivers for loyalty? And they told us it's quality, it's price, and it's delivery punctuality. That's the main thing in our industry. And they also told us a bunch of other things which also might be of interest. To make sure, we did a more qualitative research. We did a whole day workshop. We did expert interviews and focus groups. And we found some more factors. In-house integration is how many people do you know in the company of your customers. Strong brand. Meeting extension is going to fancy restaurants with your customer. Okay. Having that, we did a market research and studied with multivariate methods what are the main drivers of loyalty. We applied NEUSREL and found interesting results. First of all, 2 drivers explain more than half of the loyalty. But from this, nobody of what the expert said is below them. Instead, the most important one, expert didn't know. They didn't know. Also, the third one, the expert didn't know. So the learning here is, you found it often in practice, that don't overestimate the value of expert knowledge. We don't know what we don't know. We don't know so much. Yeah? That's why we need methods which are explorative, which explore for us which driver have the most impact. I'll give you another example. We did recently a study for T-Mobile, and they want to launch a service called mobile payment. And they wanted to research what are the drivers for adoption of the service. And then they did a market research and applied a standard model which you find in scientific literature. Scientific literature says, okay, there are 5 main drivers, which are these ones. And by applying a standard causal analysis, you get that relative advantage is the most important driver for adoption of the service. And then we applied NEUSREL, and NEUSREL allows you to insert also other factors which might be also have an impact, but there's no scientific research behind it. But it might be also have an impact. Also, you can insert drivers which, for instance, gender. Yeah, which is not normal distributed, because NEUSREL only allows normal distributed variables. So you can all put in and let the method find which are the most important drivers. What you then find is, again, something quite interesting. The difference here is mainly that relative advantage has not a main effect. Instead, it has quite a minor effect. The reason is, what we found is that uniqueness drives relative advantage. Yeah? So it's, again, this is a spurious correlation. You also have spurious correlations in multivariate methods if you don't consider every success driver. That's why you need methods which helps you to explore knowledge, and not methods which says you, assume that you already know everything. So that's my learning for learning number 3. We don't know what we don't know, and explorative analysis is or should be the standard, and confirmatory research is a very exception in real life. So we need methods, therefore, that can handle many variables, because since we don't know which one are the most important ones, we need to put a wide range of possible drivers to really let the data speak and let the method find out which one are the most important ones.